this really ain't no content, but I'm like, my content is my content, when I do post content, but I'm posting this because I see a lot of tarot readers like giving people false hope or giving out the wrong message, okay? So I just want to say this. Yes, I am a Cancer. Just because you post that Cancer is going to go back to Libra doesn't mean that Cancer is going to go back to Libra. Now, if you do spell work on me to make me do something out of against my will, to be with someone who you do not or you do know who is a sick person, be aware that I am pregnant and you will receive karma for this, whether you like it to hear this on the internet or not. So proceed with caution when you do something or when you work for someone, okay? And do it at a limit, because you don't understand. When you do something to somebody, you might not know how it's affecting you, because you think, oh, maybe it's not going to affect you because you got this and this and this and this, and it still does. People get COVID every day. People die from COVID every day. And I feel like it's a lesson, because God wants us to know that just because you got so much protection doesn't mean that you're not responsible for your actions. Everyone's responsible for your actions. I'm putting this video out on YouTube because I'm sick and tired of them making me look like I'm just that person who says something and then I go back on my word. I'm always a person of my word. I'm always a person of my word. I'm not going to say woman or man, because I'm not a man, but I am a woman. But when you say woman of your word, it just don't sound that right. So, because they use man of your word as a phrase. But I would appreciate it if y'all would leave me out of that when it comes to Libra. Like, this person especially. I do not like Libras. I don't. They're karmic towards my sign. Just because I'm a water sign and they're an earth sign doesn't mean that we collab. Libras and Cancers do not collab at all. They don't. They don't. So stop saying that. And and if you do try to be with a Libra and you are a Cancer, just know that it might not work out in the end because of all the Libras who fucked over all the Cancers. But I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying they'll go out there and say something specifically because they know someone still is hoping on a situation or something like that. Like, it's different. When I like someone and I know that they're not coming back, me liking them or thinking about them is not holding on to it. It's just like a general emotion that I feel. With them, they like, oh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have this person back. Put the video out. Make them feel like they have to. Like, that's what they're doing. And it's just like, you don't understand. When these people finally get their karma, which they are, I'm not putting it out there because I want to see somebody go through something so I could feel like I won, or my situation was being heard out. All I'm saying is that they sit up there and they let these people do this. Like, she was like, oh, you might be dealing with a Libra. Did Libra's reading and something similar had came out. When you know damn well that person is a karmic to me, but you still bring it up because you want to make me feel like the options that I actually like don't like me back, when that has nothing to do with why I fucking like them. So I actually don't like nobody. But the reason why I'm making this video is because they think that by sitting up there saying some shit on the internet that it's manipulating me, and it's not. And sitting up there doing work on me is not only doing work on me, it's doing work on someone that hasn't even been here yet. And that's messing with spirit on a whole nother level. Like, you're not only manipulating me, you're manipulating everything that's going on. Because pregnancy doesn't only have to do with one person, it has to do with me and God and the person that is reascending, like the person who's coming to life. So that's the thing. We have a whole situation right here that don't got shit to do with that karmic. Do not involve this person. Do not make this person feel involved. I don't care what you do for money. If you sell people a dream for money, that don't got shit to do with me and my kid. So don't sit up there and tell Libra that I'm coming back to them, because I'm not. That's the last person. I could see you feeding Sagittarius or Leo a dream, and them sitting up there, thinking that it's true, and then me making it seem like it is when it's not. But I'm not giving Libra shit, so don't even feed them that shit. You're feeding them bullshit. And then if they ask you for a refund, don't get mad at me. All I did was return the message to you. Right now, you're not allowed to my ancestors just told me this. You're not allowed to say. See, you don't want me to say it because the answers don't want me to say this. I'm not gonna say it. You're not allowed to do what you want to do with me right now. That's pretty much is all I'm gonna say. Because basically the shit don't got nothing to do with those people right now. And my actions and all of my energy is supposed to be put onto my kid, not to them. I'm not their slave. So just because someone's attracted to me, for whatever reason, doesn't mean I have to do shit. Just because someone paid you to get my attention doesn't mean I have to do shit. I'm not your master. You're not my master, I mean. And vice versa. I'm not your master. But that's the thing. People will make me feel guilty for having a little bit. Like, this is literally how I feel about people. I still care for people that I don't talk to no more. But you let the narcissist sit up there and break relationships that I have with people that are valid, that are good relationships, just to sit up there and create something toxic. When you don't understand that's fucking up what other people got going on. You don't understand that people are benefiting off of my existence right now. And if I leave, there's a lot of shit that's not coming back to life. Like shit that they're working on that's not coming back to life. And just because they're not giving me the credit for this shit doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to have any say so if it's gonna be able to be here or not. So that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all think that your thoughts and shit like that are just like transferred to mine and everything when it's not. I have my own way of thinking when you guys are not hovering over my shit, being karmics. And if I was to die, there's not a for sure answer to you still having access to that information, which is a big part of why I'm telling y'all to just shut the fuck up and let shit go. Like, do not tell Libra that I'm coming back. The only person that is a Libra who I have a relationship with is one of my family members, and that's it. And I don't even get along with that person. So stop telling Libra that shit. You feeding them a dream. I'm never gonna go see Libra again, and this person is a karmic. So stop feeding them that shit. It's not happening. Like, you're sitting up there feeding that person a dream, and you know you are, and then you're doing it in front of a whole audience too. And you're being narcissistic. You're being a narcissistic tarot reader. Like you what you did was you were basically saying, well, you're in love with someone else, but Libra wants you, so just fucking take Libra's offer, even though they're a piece of shit. What did that have to do with anything? I'm not in love with those people. I just care for them. And that's the thing. You make Libra feel like there's someone else, and that's why I don't like them. I don't like Libra for my own personal reason. It has nothing to fucking do with somebody else. Libra, I don't like you. If your name starts with an S, just know I don't fucking like you. In that way. I wish you the best, though. Don't come near me, bitch. We're not friends. If you feel like we're friends, we're not. Don't let them feed you that bullshit. You see a reading and you see me involved in there, you're karmic. Every time I think of you, I get a fucking headache. Leave me the fuck alone. We have no ties. We don't. Stop saying that. Stop saying that I'm coming back. I'm not. I'm never coming back. And they could say never, but I don't give a fuck. I know I'm not. So just let it go. You're forcing some shit, and you're at that age already. You're already old. Being around someone who doesn't want to be around you is toxic. You want toxic shit. You want to add more to your bad health. Go to the doctor. You need to go see the doctor, not me. That's all I gotta say. And like, that's the thing. People will sit up there, they'll try to treat you because you care about someone who is actually someone who is realistically you caring about. Like, why would I care about Libra when they look like that and they're in that position? Like, you have no chemistry with me. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't put me in that category with those fucking people. Like, I can see you selling a dream to Libra or Sagittarius. I don't fuck with them either, but they're like a little bit more reasonable of a fucking offer. Don't give me the fucking monster looking ass fucking Libra. I'm good, shorty. Like, don't say that shit. That message must have been for somebody else, because I don't fuck with that person. I don't. And I'm not going back on my word, and I'm still posting this book. I just don't understand why this person would say this. Why would you say that? You must be dealing with a Libra. Like, yeah, I know, but I don't give a fuck. That person is dealing with themselves, their own emotions. Nothing's being precipitated. They need rehab for the fact that they like me. I care about people, but I don't need rehab for that shit. And then people did work on me, like magic on me, to try to make it seem like I was the problem because I liked someone else, and I just had to get over it, and everything will all turn back to normal, and I would have been back with this person. You're not even the father of my child. Why would I like you? We have nothing in common. Every time I see this person, they say some dumb shit. Like, I'm not even trying to put this person on blast, but stop saying, do not involve Libra with Cancer. We do not mesh. The only people I'm cool with in the earth signs that is an earth sign is Taurus. Me and those people were cool. I don't fuck with Virgo and I don't fuck with Libra, so don't leave me out of that. I told you how I was. That's it. Don't sit up there and try to contradict what I already said. Because based off of that, you're already making me do some shit because you're miserable. When I care about someone and they don't care about me back or whatever the situation is, I don't care if they do or they don't. I let that shit go. Like, I don't dwell off of it. I don't force them to see me. I don't try to do work on it. But lately I've been having a headache, and I know it's not coming from everybody, but I'm not going to that person just because they're giving me a headache. I don't give a fuck, and I'm not taking medication for it. But do know that this person will receive what's coming to them. I'm not even gonna say karma. They're gonna get what's coming to them for trying to sit up there and manipulate my energy, because I have a whole child that has nothing to do with them coming, and them sitting up there trying to bother me is against the law in the spiritual realm right now. And that's all I gotta say. So that's it. I don't understand why y'all sit up there and feed them that dream. Stop feeding them that dream. I'm not gonna go see that Libra. I'm not. I already said this. This person needs to leave me the fuck alone. I don't care if the headache gets 30 times worse.